I know that we have a graphic here that's going to show us a little bit of what you were talking about earlier, which is the natural, processed, and the ultra-processed foods.
So this is a great graphic because it shows you the original food, the tomato that turns into a process like tomato sauce, and then ultra-processed a pizza. So there you can see the transition of, from its original state to an ultra process. And then you have the raspberry compared to raspberry jam compared to a cookie. And then you have the chicken breast, and then, the middle one, the processed chicken, which is kind of cut up for you, maybe has a few preservatives, to more like a popcorn chicken nugget. So that's where we're kind of say, try to stay away from the ultra processed as much as you can, and then use the other ones as more convenience foods. And I know we're going to elaborate on that as well. So that's why I like to use them, say, part of a healthy meal, but not ultimately the only thing you're eating.
Right. Now, besides color additives, there are also preservatives, sweeteners, flavor spices, and nutrients added to food.
Exactly.
Why?
Well, originally the preservatives were made to preserve the food, otherwise it would spoil in a few days. So that is a good thing in most cases. So we say like milk, we have the process. What's processing of milk is basically pasteurization. But if not, many times if you drink milk directly from the cow, you can have some kind of sickness, E. coli or whatnot that might be in the cow's milk. So the processing of that is a good thing. So we don't always think that processing is negative, although like we were saying, with all the packaged foods we tend to eat, then it does become negative in the sense that it's just too much over time. Sweeteners many times is to add sweetness, to add many times sugar, or other types of, caramel food coloring and things that will make the flavor a little bit better. Same thing with colors. Sometimes a food can be healthy and maybe it doesn't look so good, so then the manufacturer says, put a little bit of red number or whatever to make it look a little bit like it should. So that's a little bit of a trick as well.
Now, what about sodium? Because I know sodium is used to preserve as well.
Exactly. Salt is an ultimate preservative, right? So when you put sodium in foods, what does it do? It increases the salt of that food and many times increases blood pressure risk. Or if a person already has high blood pressure, they want to definitely stay away from more of those ultra-processed foods that have more salt or sodium in them.